Joining me right now in studio from the Construction Training Center is Kenneth Spry, and you're a recruiter there, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a recruiter for the Construction Training Center, the Construction Training Center, CTC.
Okay. I understand that there is a need for construction workers, and, there's so many people who are looking for jobs, but a lot of people don't look for construction work.
A lot of people don't. The shortages we have in the United States is projected that by the year of 2020, it'll be 1.7 million needed people. We're short of 1.7 million people in the construction field. The average age now of construction workers is 50 years old. And so we need a lot of young people to come and replace them.
Mm-hmm. So what's the retirement age for a construction worker?
Normally right at 55 to 60 years old.
Okay.
Or before.
All right. Now, my idea of construction work is someone, out in the highway, paving roads and that sort of thing, out in the hot sun.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's kind of like what it is.
That's some of it. But what we're concentrating on is those jobs are getting NCCER certification in rod busting and form carpentry. Those are the ones that build the nuclear power plants throughout the world, and the highways, the bridges, concrete and iron, and concrete and steel, working with concrete and steel, reinforcing cement.
Okay, talk money. About how much money can you make in the construction industry?
Well, what you can make after certification, the NCCER certification, once you're certified in a craft, which is rod busting and form carpentry, the starting pay is normally around $1,200 to $1,500 a week, $22 to $25 an hour.
Woo.
And it doesn't take long to get up to $30, $35 an hour. So that's the sky's the limit. It's no ceiling there. You can make as high as $132 an hour if you go cross seas. After you've worked a couple of years and shown and get to the journeyman stage and you go cross the water, and you're talking about $132 an hour.
Oh, wow.
Stay over there for 2 years, you got $500,000 in the bank.
Oh, my goodness.
Real money. We talking about real money. We're not talking this $200 and $300 a week.
Mm-hmm.
But right here locally, if you type of person want to stay here in Columbia or surrounding areas, it's probably about 8 to 9 nuclear power plants throughout within a 200-mile radius of Columbia, South Carolina. So you don't have to go that far to gain employment. Examples: VC Summers, Vogel, Oconee, Catawba. All those are within 100 miles from here, and they pay very well. And not only do they pay very well to work on bridges or build nuclear power plants or refurbish nuclear power plants, but they also pay per diem. And that per diem if you live more than 50 miles away from the site, you can make anywhere from $75 to $125 a day to drive to work. I drive 50 miles a day, and I don't get that kind of money. And I work in the nuclear fuel. I'm a manufacturer of nuclear fuel.
Mm-hmm. How long does it take to get certified?
It takes 16 weeks, 4 months, so as we would say, 80 days. And
16 weeks, that's it.
That's it. And you've gotten probably a master's degree in 16 weeks. You don't ever have to go back to school again to get certified, but you want to increase your, knowledge, then they'll pay you for that. You can go in different areas such as safety, and get OSHA certified. Now, that takes a little longer, but then you're on the job getting that. They paying for you to go to school, and you're on the job making, anywhere from $2,000, $3,000 a week. And then you get OSHA certified and you make more money.
Wow. What about women in the industry?
Plenty. There's plenty of women in the industry, whereas people wouldn't think that women would be in construction. Mm-hmm. And as a recruiter, I've helped get a number of women in. And one thing I like to say about women, they are more aggressive. They're more aggressive. They come in, they learn, then they go to work, and then they start their own business. And that's one of the things that I like to mention. The founder and the founder, the developer, the CEO, the president of Construction Training Center, Pastor Cameron. what he did, John Cameron, what he did 17 years ago. He made it where women and men could get trained and certified in this field. And then he also wanted them to go out after about 3 to 4 years and start businesses and hire other people, not just keep the blessing to yourself, but hire other people and be a blessing.
Right.
Yeah. And so we have women that have started their own businesses that came through the CTC, women that's in class right now.
Okay. Now,
they do well.
You know how you can kind of look at somebody, maybe size them up and tell, whether they're qualified for a job? I know you're not supposed to do that, but you know how you can kind of size somebody up?
We don't do that.
I'm going to put you on the spot, though. I'm going to kind of look at me, okay? What do you think I'd be qualified for? Be nice.
Let me tell you. We had a young, I like to say young lady, and she was about 56, 57 years old. And she came in, her main goal was to make sure her son comes to class. So she came to class too, and she invested in coming to class. And she came to class and she passed and then went to work at VC Summers.
Really?
And now she's starting a business.
Okay.
And her son passed, and hey, the whole family is there.
Okay, he says that in a roundabout way to say that, there's a possibility that I might have the aptitude to learn construction.
You can do it, because you always got to look at you work as a team. And that's what I tell, a lot of females that come in and I'm like, I can't do that. I said, don't never say you can't do it.
Okay.
Say I can do it. But the easier way to look at it is that you always work as a team. I remember going into the military and I was like, man, that's hard. I don't know if I can do that. But teamwork, you always work as a team, and then you always got somebody pushing you. Always got somebody motivate. We can do it. It's we, not you and I. It's not that.
Right.
So you always work as a team in the construction field.
Cool.
Always.
Cool. The Construction Training Center.
7355 Garners Ferry Road, Columbia, South Carolina, 29209. Come out and see, and also get a chance to visit our school and visit our lab. I mean, when you walk into the lab, then you'll get to see what form carpentry is all about. Sometimes we go in the dark on different careers that we take until we get probably in our second years in college or something like that, and then we'll go out to that type of business or whatever. But not at the Construction Training Center. You can. What we do is on our orientation, you get a chance to see what form carpentry is all about, what rebar is all about, and then you get a chance to walk through our world-renowned lab that's in the back of our school, and you'll get actual chance to put your hands on some steel and see what it's all about.
All right. And your website address?
www.constructiontrainingcenter.org.
All right. Kenneth Spry, it's been a pleasure.
It's been a blessing to be in this beautiful studio with Miss Koko.
All right. Thank you, and come again.
Thank you for having us.